Hello everyone! Welcome back for more of walking around inside giant Cthulhu Max here. There's one more spot. Assuming I can find it. And unfortunately, this is about the only way to actually do it. Slowly walking through the city. Is that it? You can't go any further? Really? You know, I found this place really easily last time. Kept finding it by accident. There it is. I believe this one will give us one more picture.
Remember this block, Max? It's where we got our first citation for excessive property damage.
And that is all we can get for now because the last one won't open up until a little bit later. So let's go in and start hopping.
Are you going to keep controlling Max?
I'm done here. I want to go back.
So now, let's go use... Are they still out here? Yes, they are. You have anything special to say now?
That tumor, Dr. Norrington?
That infernal robot, the Chthonic Destroyer. I can feel the warmth of his presence.
You have anything useful?
Are we ready to operate?
Not until you can find something that can get rid of that dark matter that Dr. Norrington was talking about.
Oh well. I wonder. Does the consolidated building have anything important in it?
That's something.
Nothing but static. I guess there's nothing around Max right now worth hearing.
Yeah, oh well. Let's go start astral diving, shall we? I know I said that already, but let's actually go do it this time. Almost completely monochromatic Sam. Now let's see, the city had nothing interesting for us. Battery Park, let's see if it has anything.
That didn't work. There must not be any clones of me there.
Bosco Tech, I believe, has something. What about the other
There's
city
no replacement
slide?
Sam there to project into.
Nope.
There's no replacement.
Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure the flagship's gonna have something, but let's check Bosco Tech.
Maybe some clone stragglers are still hanging around Mama Bosco's lab.
Indeed.
What a stroke of luck. There is a clone hanging around the lab. And the poor guy's injured. This must be one of the clones Max was gnawing on last week. It's just as well, since there's not much for me to do around here anyway.
Cone of shame. Anyway, let's see what we can do.
You'd think with this many screens, there'd be one that could tell me where that toy robot is. No sign of the toy robot on the crime alert.
Well, darn. We can't go up. We can't go up. No.
Hey, President Super Bowl. It's me, Sam.
Oh, great. I'm so racked with guilt, but now I'm hearing things.
You're not hearing things. I'm astrally projecting into a clone body after talking to Max's superego inside his brain.
Keep it together, Superball. Sam will be able to save the day. He always does.
I'm gonna say that was the wrong approach.
I'd better not bother him. He's taking this whole having to blow up Max thing pretty hard.
Uh-huh. Let's see what Mama Bosco has to say, if anything.
Mama Bosco, can you...
Not now, clone. I'm busy here.
Mama Bosco, can you...
Not now, clone. I'm busy here.
You know, you could say, hey, it's Sam astrally projecting and see if she reacts. Let's use the hole, shall we?
I can't squeeze through there with this cone on, and there's no way to get it off.
Well, that doesn't work for us. So, yeah, there's absolutely no reason to be here. Oh,
Not much point in coming here in retrospect. Should I head back?
Yes, you should. So, now that that's taken care of, let's look at the only other slide that has anything we can use whatsoever.
I better hope a clone ended up on Skunk Ape's ship somehow. Here goes nothing. Where am I? Oh, nuts. General Skunk Ape must have taken a few of the doppelgangers, Simulacra, as souvenirs. No sign of anybody at the controls. He must be in the little space gorilla's room. Now's my chance. Looks like I'm gonna need the help of those not-me's to get out of here.
Let's see what we got here.
That's the rock Harry was lying on when he was trapped in here. It's all covered in mole sweat and too slippery to pick up. There's
Yeah.
gotta be some other way to move it.
Okay. Let's see. Come on, stop. Backdrop looks kind of
Faded
shoddy.
colors, fraying edges. I remember when quality meant something in a spaceship. What? It was like that when I got here, honest.
Huh. Let's keep our wits about us, shall we? Tree?
This tree is made of space fiberglass, but that didn't stop Harry Molman from gnawing on it, apparently. He's a fighter, that one.
But not much else to click on in here, is there? Exposed wiring, maybe?
These wires are running from the other cages. I wonder what they do. Nothing yet.
Oh, you got wires right there.
Is that what I look like? Well, they say the cloning process adds 10 pounds. Hey, no fair. How come he gets the hamster wheel?
Okay. Well, there is one thing we can do here. The astral pyramid above our head should allow us to
My
switch.
third eye is feeling a little itchy and watery. I wonder if I should switch to a different, fresher clone body.
And the thing is, you got to figure out which one is which first. Clone HW, Clone HP, or Clone SP, and Clone T16. So, I'm pretty sure we are Clone T16. I don't remember right offhand. I'm pretty sure that's 42, that's 16, that's 21. So let's see here. Let's go to the one with the keys. And now we have keys.
I'm starting to think these aren't even real keys. My clone ID tags. Useful, because I can't even tell us apart.
Okay, and a toothbrush.
This toothbrush is part of every clone starter kit, I'm guessing.
Well, that's handy, I guess. You wouldn't have fresh breath while being ordered around, I guess. Let's see what else we can look at in here. Nothing except the hamster wheel.
Nothing like looking at copies of yourself naked to make you want to hit the gym.
Attention, recreation period has ended. Do not approach the gyroscopic stabilization controls except in the event of an emergency.
So those are the gyroscopic stabilization controls. Well, now we know why he has a hamster wheel. But unfortunately, not much else we can do. Come on.
Nope, this keyring is pretty much useless.
Indeed. Completely useless item. So now let's go see what we can do in Clone SP42X's. So, whatever you want to call that. So let's see.
These puzzles are making me thirsty.
So for once he will drink on a case. Now he's got a mouthful of water because I didn't see him swallow it. I bet he swallowed it. Anyway.
Well, that washed off the door to that fuse box all right.
So we can spit on the fuse box. Can we spit on anything else?
Darn, my range just isn't what it used to be. I'm sure it's nothing to worry about, though.
Yeah, probably not. So anyway, I kinda sequence broke just a little there.
It still smells like Max. Of course, Max has an aroma that never ever quite goes away.
Okay. So let's look at the fuse
Funny,
box, shall
I
we?
didn't notice this fuse box when Max and I were stuck in here before. The exposed delicate electrical wiring of Skunk Ape's spaceship. I'm not going to reach in with my hands. This may not be my real body, but getting electrocuted still hurts.
So hopefully my accidentally setting off this puzzle early kind of gives us an idea of what we might want to do. Even if it doesn't tell us what that fuse box actually does, we might be able to guess.
Error. Failure in stabilization controls. Clone HW021S. Commence backup stabilization immediately.
Uh-oh, sounds like that's my cue.
So let's go ahead and do that, shall we? I don't think
Emergency
we'd really want to
stabilization
crash.
in effect.
Not really. And it wouldn't let us anyway.
It's all covered in mole sweat and too slippery to pick up. There's got to be some other way to move it. Yell! I hope this is worth it.
There we go.
Ha ha! I've escaped your little jail, Skunk Ape, with nothing more than my wits and some gold lame shorts. Now just hand over that robot? Skunk Ape? Where'd everybody go?
A good question. Skunk Ape is not here. So let's see. And hopefully you kind of figured out that puzzle, because I did just kind of blast through it, didn't I? Oh well. So let's see.
There's no sign of Skunk Ape or Stinky either.
So sadly, can we go out? Probably not, because the ship's
Even in a
motion.
clone body, I'm not going to jump out of a flying spaceship.
Oh, come on, it'd be fun.
What are you doing here?
Oh,
Clones aren't
no.
allowed out of their cages.
He's still alive. Can we look at anything else? Because I really don't want to talk to the Pharaoh.
The mole processing room is locked tight.
None may enter except at my whim.
Oh, they're gonna make me talk to him. Fine.
You don't look like our pal, the alien. Wait a second. I recognize that brain.
Clones aren't supposed to talk. Wait a second. I recognize that clone.
You're Samun Mark.
You're Max. No, wait, Sam. Which one is the dog again?
What is what's left of you doing here?
If you must know, I'm controlling this ship with my mind until I can find a replacement body. And then I will once again rule the Earth, as is my divine right.
Uh-huh. So he starts spouting off and we have slight problems, huh?
So Skunk Ape hooked your brain into the controls of this ship and then just left you here?
I wasn't left here. General Skunkape turned command over to me to continue the assault on the giant Max creature. And to be frank, it is a role I relish, considering my beef with him after his insolence.
Now serving 1 beef frank on a roll with relish.
Belay that order.
You know, that doesn't sound too bad, really. Yeah, what else is going on?
Sounds like you're not quite in control of the spaceship yet, pal.
I can control this vessel with just the smallest thought. Even while speaking to you, I am targeting your partner for a full assault with my... what's the word?
Doors.
Now cut that out.
Yeah, he's having problems, isn't he?
Keep up with the flying, Salmon Mac. I hate to think what had happened if this spaceship suddenly lost power.
I'm not listening to you.
Fun being able to mess with him, isn't it?
So somebody found a use for your brain after all.
Don't be jealous, dog. Someone will find a use for your brain someday. Burn.
Yeah, which one of us is not stuck in a... Never mind.
I wouldn't be so cocky. Don't you know what happens to the gifted brains that Skunk Ape uses to control his ship?
You question the power of the great Salmon Mac? I will bide my time with General Skunkape for as long as it serves my purposes. And when the time is right, I will strike like a cobra. Or at least the brain of a cobra.
And how are you planning to take over exactly? You don't have any weapons.
Weapons? The mighty Salmon Mac has no need for weapons.
Too bad he's not, you know, in better control anyway.
So, did Skunk Ape leave a forwarding address or any contact information?
Ha! Outwitted again, dog! Skunkape knew you'd be searching for him, and that's why he refused to tell me.
Clever. All this time I thought you were just his brain slave, when you're practically his second in command.
Of course! And to keep up the disguise, that's why he keeps refusing to clean out my tank.
Obviously.
Just tell me where Skunk Ape is, and I promise I'll set you free to run around and play with other disembodied brains or something.
I suppose you will be needing a new psychic-powered partner, seeing as how your current one is about to be destroyed.
That's it. I take it back. Tell me where Skunk Ape is, and I won't drop-kick you into the Hudson.
Barbarians, all of you future creatures! I'll never tell!
I'm looking for a toy robot. About yay big, goes by the name of Troy, gives its destruction to everyone.
And why on earth should I help you?
Because you're a brain in a jar and I know how to boil things?
Very well. It's nowhere on this starship, I promise you.
I like that.
If the robot isn't on this spaceship, that means Skunk Ape took it with him.
Oh, clever. No wonder you're a detective.
I've got to find that toy. I've got to find that toy.
Toy sensors activated.
Stop that at once! I'm trying to concentrate.
Toy sensors deactivated.
Aww. Oh, that would have been helpful.
Now, I've been meaning to ask you, what's your problem with the mole men anyway?
Ugh, disgusting, pitiful creatures. All of them.
They weren't so pitiful that they couldn't overthrow you twice.
Nonsense. They caught me off guard is all. And I hadn't stretched first. And the sun god roll was in my eyes.
So when you first found the Devil's Toy Box and became feral, the mole man overthrew you.
That doesn't mean anything.
And then when you got the ultimate power again to change reality itself, they managed to overthrow you again.
Just you wait. Once I have taken my throne again, I will imprison all of those filthy mole men. And then wipe them out of existence.
Now that I think about mole men, I know lots of mole men. There's Harry Moleman, Shavul, who was a mole man, his nephew Doug the Mole Man, Warren Burroughs, Prime Minister of the Mole People, Patton Oswalt.
Stop that! Stop that immediately!
Let's keep going.
Mole man.
Cut it out!
Mole man, mole man, mole man.
For the last time, stop it!
Rabbit season.
I said stop! Weren't you supposed to say mole men? Damn it.
General Skunkapi, is it time?
What the? Hey, I wonder what happened to Stinky. Huh. Well, as I've gone way over the limit with that conversation with the brain, I'm gonna call this a video. When we come back, we're gonna talk to Grandpa Stinky there. So, until then, take care, folks. See you later.